I love your fit for this.
I hope people can take me seriously with this outfit.
We'll find out.
Should I wear something else? Like, what is this? Next time, we'll wear scarves together.
Okay.
This is so comfy.
Yeah, that looks so comfy.
Sure, but this is weird.
No, it looks cute. It generally does. Like, I'm not like,
Does it actually?
not kidding. Yeah,
Don't lie to me.
No, I'm not. I'm really not. It looks good. It makes
feels
sense.
weird. Okay, I'll do whatever I want.
Exactly. You make the rules.
I make the rules, and if I want to dress silly, I can dress silly.
Tell him, girl. As long as you're okay to be caught dead in it, you're fine.
That's true.
Yeah.
That'll be my ghost outfit forever.
Yeah.
It's kind of warm.
This
I
is
like
a really good ghost outfit.
it. Yeah, I'll be slaying.
Like, quite literally. 3, 2, 1.
Wait.
Are you ready for it? Okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of
The Quarter Life Chapters.
This is your host Annie,
And I'm Elle.
and today we are going to resume our conversation from the last episode where we talked about relationships. So we touched on what generally a relationship was going to be like,
Yeah.
but this episode we're going to deep a bit more deeper into like
Deep a bit more diaper.
So we will dive a bit more deeper into relationships that have lasted, let's say, a bit longer.
What would you classify as a long-term relationship?
I think something that's been going on for like 1+ years.
Oh.
Yeah, I would
shit.
say so. 1 year or like 1.5 years is a good long time to know somebody.
That's
I mean,
true.
I would say so. Like after, if you've been with somebody for like a year and more, you would want to. I mean, I think it's completely okay to move in together, to think about marriage in future. Like I think a year is a completely okay part to like
That's
propose or something. So I would say like maybe 1.5 years. So I think this episode is gonna focus more on that part of the relationship
Yeah,
because
like
we covered
more than 1.5
yeah, more than 1.5.
years.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Slay. But before we dive in to that part of the episode, how have you been, Elle? What's been up?
Oh my god, I've been so good. It's been so long since I
I
saw
know,
you.
it's been so long. What did you get up to in the last many days that it's been since we saw each
Well,
other?
as you can see, it's bloody cold in Brisbane.
Bloody cold, isn't it?
It's bloody cold. It's giving snowing.
Isn't the temperature 4 degrees?
It's 4 degrees.
Yeah,
It's
it's like-
literally snowing.
When did Brisbane become this? Like, bruh, you are the sunshine state. You gotta be like sunny.
Yeah.
Stop this nonsense. I hate it.
No, honestly, it's not that cold. I just wanted to wear a scarf. Now it's like low-key getting kind of hot.
You know,
but
you-
I'm not gonna take it off because it's a fashion statement now.
Yeah, you committed to the bit and now you have to commit to it all the way
Yeah,
through.
I have to.
So yeah, okay, yeah, it's pretty cold as you can
Yeah,
see with
yeah.
the
The fit.
it's telling, and then there's a heater down next to my feet. What the hell?
We're
is
both
this?
summer girls.
Yeah,
Cannot survive
winter.
winter. Cannot survive anywhere cold.
Yeah, no, that's
No.
not happening. I feel like at most I could travel to like a place with snow for skiing. I've never done that before, but I would.
Yeah.
But I cannot live at a place that's too cold.
Yeah.
Like rain, I can still do. Cold? I don't think so.
Bro, I have this thing where if I get too cold, I don't get blood flow on like my fingers and my toes.
Oh, and they become blue?
They become yellow.
No.
Yeah.
And then what do you do?
And I just have to keep warm. I went to a doctor about it and he was just like, keep warm.
Keep warm. That's keep calm and keep warm.
Keep calm and keep,
Keep
warm.
warm.
That's what
That's
he
the
said.
code.
And then I paid him like $200 for consultation. We
You're
got
like,
that.
so you're just telling me to wear some sweater?
Yeah,
That's it?
literally. I thought I had something wrong with me, but he was just like, nah, just keep warm. Okay. Yeah.
My brain is the kind where the moment something happens and it's over, it's out of my brain. Like,
Yeah.
I immediately forget it. That's why when somebody asks me, so what was your day? What did you get up to? I'm like, I don't know. I forgot. And then
Oh,
it
yeah.
takes me some time while I'm chatting with them, hanging out with them, and then I suddenly remember, oh, this is what I did. But yeah, my brain is just like... So I went to get my eye checked. And obviously my power has increased. So the person, the optometrist who was checking my eye, so he looked at my eyes and I was rubbing my eyes because of, I don't know.
Did
there
you
was-
guys fall in love?
That did not happen, unfortunately. But he was cute. I did try to get his Instagram.
Oh!
I did. So we had because he was Indian too.
Uh-huh.
So we kind of connected on like, oh, how long have you been here for? What have you been up to? Blah, blah, blah. So we had a chat. During the entire time he was testing my eye. And then when it was time to like pick a glass, I picked mine and then we were chatting a bit more about just like life. And then I'm like, do you have an Instagram if you want to connect? I literally just asked him that. And then he's like, oh no, I can't like connect with people during work hours. Like it's not a part of the policy to like interact with them. And then I was like, oh, okay.
That's so rude.
Yeah. But he was like a fun conversation. Like I would have liked to have a friend who's an optometrist, you know?
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
true.
was
That's
good.
true.
But yeah, so I went to get my eyes tested, and I think I was rubbing my eyes a little bit, and so he just looks at me straight up and blatantly is like, yeah, your glasses look really scratchy and you're also rubbing your eyes a lot. And I'm like, okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Like, be nice about it at least. So it's like, I can understand why your power would have grown up. And I'm like, you're supposed to be a doctor. Make me feel good.
Sugarcoated.
I don't want you to just blatantly tell me that, oh, you suck at taking care of your eyes. Like,
Yeah.
please be nice.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, so that's what I got up to, I think. And I think I did a bunch of shopping. I spent around $130 in a day.
In the morning,
In the morning,
I was there.
you saw me buy a stack of tarot cards
Yeah.
for $40 for no reason. I mean, I wanted to, but you know, you buy it and then you regret it. I've been having that all day. It's like, why the fuck did I buy it?
Oh my
It was a
God.
cute little crystal store, so that was good. But at the same time, I'm like, what the fuck?
You were really in the zone.
Yeah, I was
When-
really in the zone. I was taken away by the crystals of the.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
a cool shop though. It was
It
like
was-
a hidden.
yeah.
It was literally a hidden gem.
Mhm. And then it had like a little wrap place next to it.
Oh, yeah.
Rupture in West End, Russell Street. Rapture, I think that's how they probably call it. Amazing wraps, please. I endorse Rapture at West End, Russell Street. Try it out. So good.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, girl.
Yeah, and then we obviously went to the crystal store, and then later I went to the markets and bought 2 candles. Literally for $50.
Where did you spend the other $30?
So I got the tarot cards, the 2 candles, and then I got the wrap, of course. That's how I know.
And a cappuccino.
And then I got 2 cappuccinos, and not just that. And then I randomly met up with. So I was in the balcony of my house.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like taking a nice little stretch, and then I randomly hear Annie. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So I look down, and like 2 people are just like waving at me, like yo. And I'm like, who are you? I don't have my glasses on, so okay, I'm not so blind, but I still like I couldn't see who they are. And then it took me a second. And it's like my ex co-workers.
Oh.
And so I'm like, I'm gonna run down. So I run down, hug them, have a chat with them. They leave. I'm like, I feel like a treat again. So I go to the like little cafe, get tea, go up to my room because I have to come to LA now. Go up to my room, leave the tea on my table, and then it's still there. It's still on my table, untouched. I feel a certain way about it.
It's okay.
Did one. At least Elle made me drink some tea, which was nice. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I've been up to. Sorry, bringing it back to what we were
Oh my God.
talking about. The way I did not remember any of this for the previous episode. It just like left my mind.
It's fine.
Okay.
But yes, being in a long-term relationship, what has your experience been being in a long-term relationship?
I think a long-term relationship can be really, really fulfilling.
Mm.
Like there are so many parts of a long-term relationship that are so good.
Mm.
You're hanging out with your friend, you're doing all the fun stuff, you have somebody to talk to all the time, and like if you get along, you just do so many activities together. And me and my last long-term partner, me saying as I have had many, I've just had one, but we were like really close for like a big chunk of our relationship. Like for at least out of the 5 years we were together, we were close for I would say 3 years, like pretty strongly. So those parts were some of the best years of my life, like with him, I'd say. Yeah, it was really good. We also had a lot of similar hobbies. He liked to drive and I liked to sit in the car while he drove. So we would go up the mountains in and around Brisbane a lot, explore like restaurants and stuff. But yeah, there were like a lot of really fun parts about long-term
Yeah.
relationships that I loved. What about you, Elle? What would you
Um,
say? Because you are in one.
I am. I'm currently in a long-term relationship, and it's the longest relationship I have ever been in.
Mm-hmm.
And it's honestly very fulfilling. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you said, like it's like a built-in bestie.
Yeah, 100%. And the cuddles can be really amazing too
Oh, yeah.
from time to time. So I guess given that we both have had some experiences, I guess for our viewers who might be starting a long-term relationship or just got into a relationship, what would you say of the do's and don'ts that you feel that somebody should have in a relationship, or just like how you should, I don't know. So basically, what do you think are something bleh. Okay, calm the fuck down. Yeah. So what would you say are some of the like things to do for making like a relationship? Bruh, wait. So what would you say are the do's and don'ts? I mean, I guess not do's and don'ts, but like, like things. I'm just gonna ask it as a more
Okay,
simple way.
ask me
Yeah.
in the simple. Ask me like I'm a 5-year-old.
Okay. All right, Elle. So
What is love?
baby, don't hurt me. What would you say are some of the do's and don'ts of, let's say, a long-lasting relationship?
Whoa, there are so many.
I do agree with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are so many. I don't think I can cover them all, but I just think the biggest
Like top three. Top three
do's,
do's. Yeah.
as cliche as it sounds, communication.
Yeah.
So one of like the biggest thing that I recommend to people doing is have check-ins. Like me and my boyfriend do this thing where we do monthly relationship check-ins.
Oh, nice. What
Yeah.
is that like?
So it's like every month or like every like couple weeks, we'll just be like, what are some things that I've done for the past week that
Right.
kind of like annoyed you?
Oh,
And
damn.
then yeah,
Doesn't that get like kind of scary and vulnerable though? That you can.
it does, but it's
yeah.
better than bottling it up.
Yeah,
'Cause-
true.
Cause like before I met him, I am the queen of bottling feelings up. Like I love bottling it up. So he came up with a system where it was like, okay, we'll do check-ins. So like, what has been bothering you, and then like also what's something that you did that made you happy.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, so that's like definitely a do. Just like communication and be like entirely honest, because you want to be with someone where you can be like 100% honest and you're not scared that they might be mad at you or something.
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the other do's that you could have for a relationship is like doing something for each other just randomly, like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like just so that the other person feels a bit nice. Like my ex would sometimes just randomly bring me flowers. Like no reason. It's not Valentine's Day, it's
Yeah,
not my
yeah.
birthday. The intuitive asking and planning without you having to even say something was really good. So I think that is another do.
Taking initiative.
Yeah,
to, like,
take
plan.
initiative. Yeah.
Because I think that's how a lot of long-term relationships die, because they take advantage of each other.
Yeah.
And there's no more like chasing each other.
You just kind of get too comfortable with
Yeah.
like each other. Like it becomes familiar. As we talked about in the previous episodes, I think you need to keep the spark alive.
Yeah.
Like, you always, and not always just chasing. It's like, oh yeah, even though they are my partner, it still can be fun. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't have to just become a boring relationship anymore. We could still do things we would do, because they are technically our best friend, right? So you can still have fun with your best friend. Like let's say
Yeah.
your best friend 15 years, you are not bored with them. You know, if
Yeah.
you're friends for that long, it's because you always spend time and enjoy it. So yeah, I think that's a good one.
That
Yeah.
is a good one. I think another one, not so much a do, but I want to say like loving should be easy. Because for me, right, the 4.5 years passed by in a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even like expect a long-term relationship, and yet here I am waking up and I'm like, holy crap, it's
I love
been
that.
so long.
That's so cute.
We're like getting old.
Yeah. Oh, I guess segueing into some of the don'ts now.
Yeah.
I think something that you should really realize that you don't want to do is you stop trying.
Yeah.
Like, still keep going out on dates, still
Yeah.
try to surprise each other, still try to gift each other, still try to,
Yeah.
do things. And I think that's one of the biggest don'ts that I think a lot of relationships like suffer from, where you just kind of just get so caught up in life that you stop prioritizing your partner as like the way that you should. You just
Yeah.
become every day, and that's fine. That's great. The fact that you can become day to day with your partner is amazing, but that doesn't mean that you should take the magic away. Like never try to take the
Yeah.
magic away. Keep the magic in.
yeah.
yeah.
Don't take advantage
Yeah,
of your
of
partner.
of your familiarity and comfortableness. Yeah.
Some long-term relationships, sometimes people change, especially when you like date from high school to like the college years and then the adult years.
Yeah,
like
100%.
so many different life stages, and surely at some point you guys change. And I would say don't settle. Like just because you've been with this person for like freaking since dinosaurs roamed the earth doesn't
Yeah.
mean that you
You
have
have
to
to.
be with them until you're like old and gray.
Yeah. No, that's true. I feel like once you realize that, and again, it doesn't even have to be like bad vibes. Like it doesn't have to be like a massive explosive fight. It can just be the fact that, oh, we were walking like a path together, and now clearly we can see that our paths have sort of separated, like, you know, like maybe I'm growing in a way that you aren't, or you're growing in a way that I'm not, and we just cannot connect anymore. And if you feel like, if you can work on it, of course work on it, but if you realize that you can't, then it's okay to let go. Like, sometimes letting go is, then you create space for, you know, somebody new to enter your life, or you give each other a genuine shot at love again.
Yeah.
And I think that's important, you know.
I think it's, this one's especially hard because you are in a long-term relationship. It's harder to leave. But if you can't stand this person for like 5 years, right? How are you gonna stand this person for the next 50 years?
Yeah, but I would also say sometimes in long-term relationship it doesn't happen like that. Like, you usually are able to stand them for a while, and then suddenly you're like, not suddenly, but like over time you're like, oh, maybe there are things that I don't like, or maybe the signs are always there but you don't really even see them, like, you know, until like much later. But I think whenever you realize, for good or for bad, that this is not what you want, like, because you should always know what you want, and you're like, this is not fulfilling that, what I want, what I think I want. I think you should be, leaving is not like a bad thing. Sometimes it opens up your life to so many different avenues, and you know, you do so many new things. Obviously there's like a period of heartbreak, but then post that, like, you know, you can always find love again. I say that as somebody who's not dated anyone since my last ex, so I don't know, guys, don't take me don't quote me on this. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. So all right, so that's about do's and don'ts. I guess we didn't dive as deeply, but that was a brief surface level, or like a couple of points touched on do's and don'ts. What are some of the, I think the next question to you, Elle, would be like, what are some of the effective ways that you can communicate with a partner? How can you communicate with a partner in a healthy way?
Okay, guys, sorry. Looking at our notes again, I think this is more of like a relationship topic than a long-term relationship.
I guess we did touch a bit about long-term, but now we are going back to just relationship. I guess on that, Elle, what would be some of the ways, because we did talk about the do's and don'ts and all of that stuff, but let's say a problem does arise, like, you know, issues do happen. What would be some of the more effective ways to like resolve problems, or, you know, without moving to blame game?
I think definitely like being honest, communicate. It's just like every time when you ask for relationship advice, I feel like it's always communication.
I feel like that's true for any relationship though. Not just,
it's like
just
friends.
communicate.
There are a few ways where people think it's a good way to resolve a problem. Just like, you know, like you mentioned, blame game.
That's a,
or like the silent treatment. Or like self-sabotaging. Oh my gosh, self-sabotaging, I've only like recently told myself, I'm like, stop doing that.
Oh shit.
I feel like it's just a habit for me to be like, okay, I'm upset, I'm gonna make myself even more upset
by doing things I don't actually want to do, but I'm so mad.
Literally, why do I do that? But I always do that.
What is it, like, if you want to share?
If I'm upset that my boyfriend doesn't like text me back immediately, unrealistic, I know that, but in my brain I was like, he has to respond immediately. And then I'll just like text him more, become like this like really obsessive person. And then I'll be like, okay, fine, I'm just gonna mute him, put his chat box in archive so I don't see. And then I'm just gonna tell myself, I'm going through a breakup right now.
Oh shit. Damn.
And I'm like, okay, now I have to stop thinking about him because I'm going through a breakup.
Oh my god.
And then when he finally like returns my calls, I'm like, oh, everything's fine.
Nah, that's actually so funny. How not to resolve communication. I was big on keeping score. I was like, again, dirty laundry out. But I would be really big on like, oh, you're not doing that, but I did this. I did this. I did that. Like, so I am pulling like all the way, blah, 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 and like just going on that tangent. And then later I realized that sometimes, you know, the other person just can't do things because of XYZ reason, and you can just like mind your own business. Like, it's just as simple as minding your own business.
And maybe
like,
he's contributed in ways that you don't see.
Yeah, that's true. It's like sometimes the way how we think we want to do things is not the same. Like, the other person doesn't necessarily have to think with your headspace, right? But just in general, I feel like I used to be this kind of person who would be very like scorekeeping kind of, like I wanted to win.
Right,
Like I was
yeah.
like, I want to win. I don't care. Like if we are fighting, I am not trying to, like, if we fight, I'm trying to win this fight. I'm not trying to peace. I'm not trying to find peace. I want to win this fight. Like I had that weird mentality, which I had to work on, obviously, to get to a point where
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm so chill now. I don't even care. But yeah, so I had like this really bad habit of keeping score, but that can really detriment your relationship, because I think when you are in a relationship with somebody, you need to think of it as it's you and him versus the problem,
Yeah.
not you versus him or
Yeah.
or her.
You're a team.
Yeah, you're a team, and like it's the problem that's the real issue. It's not each other. Some of the other things that you shouldn't do is gaslight your partner, like lie to them, or like give them the silent treatment, because none of that are gonna be effective towards resolving
Yeah.
communication. The only way to resolve any sort of fight is to have an open, honest conversation where you both decide that yes, we want to meet in the middle.
Yeah, and no
You-
yelling.
Yeah, no yelling. Yelling is not a good idea.
Not bad. Not good.
It's just gonna make things worse.
Yeah. I think, yeah, the most important thing is to identify these things that you're doing. Like for me, like self-sabotaging. Like I know that I do that.
Yeah.
And like a few years ago, I promised myself to not do that
Yeah.
anymore because I'm like, this is stupid. Like
Yeah.
I literally make myself so like upset. And then my boyfriend's on the other side being like in a soccer game.
Yeah,
where he couldn't return my calls.
It's usually not that bad.
It's usually not
Yeah.
that bad. And he's like playing soccer and I'm like in my room being like, oh my god, I'm literally going through a breakup right now. Like, what the heck? So
What the hell?
what the heck?
What
the hell,
Barry?
Beyonce?
Obviously, there are situations where the guy is cheating and all that weird shit is happening. That's not what we are talking about.
I saw this reel. Sorry.
Mhm. No,
I
go
saw this
ahead.
reel where this girl was like, the best way to find out if a guy was cheating is like, you got your cliche stuff like put your lip gloss in his car and he doesn't know, which girl's lip gloss. She was like, okay, I'm the girl, okay, and I'm talking to like a guy who I'm like suspected of cheating. Is that the right grammar? I don't know.
I guess.
But anyway, so I suspect this guy is cheating on me, and then I'll say, if I open your Instagram right now and go to settings and go to deleted DMs, I'll find nothing. And most of the time, he'll fold. But you know what? In real life, there's no such thing as deleted DMs.
What? You're giving them ideas.
You like scare them.
Nice. So employ scare tactics and manipulate them.
Yes. No, but that's not healthy. Right
Yeah.
now, we're talking about like the healthy shit.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. Okay, I think moving on to something else that is relevant to this. Do you believe in love languages, and do you believe that partners should aim to meet each other's love languages?
I think so, yeah.
Mhm.
Because if you don't identify each other's love language, you could be giving love and your partner is not receiving them.
it. Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah. So I think like definitely take a love language test. I think there's also more than 5 love languages. Like
Yeah.
there's also like emotional connection and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like,
last time I tested, it was 5, but I can totally believe there's way more, or
Yeah.
like even deeper.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
even deeper ones. Yeah.
Yeah. But definitely take like a love language test.
So you
And
believe in it. So
and
it's
also,
real.
like, it is
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
And I also think it's like a fun couple thing
Yeah,
to do.
100%.
Yeah.
What on that? Some personal time.
Ooh.
What is your love language, and what do you like to receive, and what do you like to give?
I like to receive acts of service and physical touch.
Okay. Interesting.
And I also like to give acts of service and physical touch, but I'm more of an acts of service kind of girl.
Right.
Like, I love doing stuff for you.
okay.
Like, you're
Yeah.
hungry?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cook for
I'm
you.
gonna cook for you. Right.
Yeah.
For me, I think, for receiving, it's words of affirmation and quality time. For
I
receiving.
forgot about quality time.
Yeah. But for giving, I think I do like to give physical touch and acts of service. Yeah. So that's my giving. Yeah.
Wait, I forgot about quality time. I
Oh,
want to have
shit.
quality time
Yeah.
on
And
both of
again,
mine.
like we say it's a top 2, but technically it's a mixture of all 5,
Yeah.
or the many more that
That's
there is.
true.
Yeah. But like, what's your top? Like, So I think for me, definitely, I like to give and receive physical touch, but also quality time. But yeah, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah. All of the above.
All of the above. I would say even if your love language doesn't necessarily match up, I think it's always it's never, it doesn't have to be a deal breaker. I think again, going back to the point of communication, that's when you have to then openly be like, hey, what can I do Like if let's say you guys are like, you're trying to do your part, like you're trying to take her out for dates or you're trying to help her around the house,
Yeah.
but they are still like kind of like, you just feel like there's a sense of disconnect. You can always sit down and be like, hey, I'm trying, but what can I do better? Like how would you like to feel loved? Like what do you like to feel loved? And then the
Yeah.
other person can ask you that question, and even if let's say it doesn't match up, that doesn't have to be the end all. Like
Yeah.
like even if let's say your love language is you want to receive gifts, but I'm poor, I can't give you gifts. I can still do little things for you, like maybe send you messages or little cute notes or texts, or like buy you flowers once in a while. So even though that's not my love language, I could still like learn how to implement aspects of it. And I think that effort is what really matters. It's not so much about the love language as much as it's about that effort that somebody puts into making
Yeah.
sure that you know that you are loved and cared for. Yeah, I think effort is king.
I think being in a relationship is like an ongoing.
War.
No.
Sorry, that was just a joke. But yeah, it's ongoing.
Ongoing war.
It's an ongoing commitment that goes on forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you don't stop. You
Yeah.
just have to keep putting in effort for
Yeah.
it to last long.
And I think that's true for like anything in life. I don't think that anything worth having is going to ask you to improve and be better and just reach the best version of yourself. And just like that, love asks you to be better for each other and reach the best version of yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're just gonna grow always. Yeah.
I like
Dang. Okay.
that. Yeah, you're wise.
I'm wise because of heartbreak, baby girl. but yes. Okay, Elle. I guess. Wait. So, what does romance look like in real life? What do you think romance looks like in
It's
real
like,
life?
let's kiss.
Kai and Elle sitting on a tree. KISSING.
That's romance, babe.
That's romance, baby. No, for real.
Okay, bro. What am I supposed to say? I don't really know how to describe it, but the best way I can say it in the most unserious way, if he makes you feel, or he or she
Mm-hmm.
makes you feel like kicking your feet up, giggling.
Didn't you mention this in the previous episode too? Let's just recycling content now. It's like, this is all I know. Let me just put it out.
If it makes you feel like,
No, I do agree. I think that's true. If it makes your heart skip a beat, fuck yeah. That's always amazing. Who the fuck is texting me? My phone keeps going on. I think it's my family group chat.
what does romance look like to you?
I think a younger version of me would have said something like, oh my god, it's gotta be like, I don't know, explosions. Not explosions. So I was the kind of person who fell hard and fast. Look, at first I was super avoidant. Like my attachment style is avoidant. And I feel like that might have been yours too. I get the vibe.
Okay.
Yeah. But
What is avoidant attachment style?
so when issues happen, you bottle things up. You don't talk about it. You run away from actually discussing it ever.
Yeah.
And then anxious is when you're just always wanting to talk about it. So you need to be somewhere in between. Yeah. So I was the avoidant.
Right.
So I would always like wanna not talk but then I became anxious, and you know that if you're flipping between the two things, then that's not. You need to be in a sweet center. And then I became anxiously attached when things were going bad, which was also not nice. But sorry, bringing it back. So when I was younger, I used to think that love was meant to be extremely passionate. Like you are supposed to be feeling all the feelings all the time.
Right.
Like
yeah.
you are supposed to never be like stable. Like it's always supposed to be like, oh my god, I'm like,
I'm so in love.
yeah, I'm so in love. I'm feeling all these like passion and chemistry and tension, and I'm just like always ooh, like I cannot. My brain is going out of like it's whack. I'm like constantly thinking about him. I don't know why, but I thought that was love. It's like that you just have to be like, just it's them, and then I got out of my 5-year-long relationship, and I realized that I think love and romance is meant to be friendship.
Yeah.
I really think that.
Yeah.
I think it's meant to be like, now if you ask me, I will genuinely say it's meant to be getting to know somebody and then getting to become really good friends and then it's not meant to be like crazy at all times. You're not meant to feel the sparks like all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Like it's meant to be more of, I guess, going back to the wildfire and fireplace analogy, it's not meant to be like a fire, like a wildfire. It's meant to be more of a slow burn that just keeps burning forever.
Yeah.
That's what romance is like.
I agree, because like my relationship with Kai is very like bro-y, I think.
Yeah. I mean, we heard him talk about it.
Yeah, it's very like I'm not a very romantic person, so like Kai's the more romantic one. But then like whenever we hang out, it's very like chill.
It's relaxed. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Like, you can just be doing your things, and even when you're hanging out, it's like there. But when you want to bring the romance out, it's there too. Right? So I'd say the same. I think it's meant to be sharing a life with somebody, and then sometimes you just have all the fun stuff. You know, sometimes you go on a date, sometimes you fight. I think it's meant to be everything. Like, I don't think I think everything is romantic. You know,
Yeah.
like I think now the person that I am, I actually do find romance in a lot of things. Like sometimes when we go to markets, even that is romantic to me, and not in like a romantic way, but in a way that I really romanticize life in general now.
Yeah.
Like at first I used to romanticize passion and intensity, but now I romanticize every day. And I
Yeah.
think that's what romance is like for me. Like it's an everyday flame that just burns forever.
Oh.
Damn.
Damn, you're a poet.
Damn, that's what I'm thinking. Like let me bring my
Write it down, bro.
Write it down.
Ooh, it is a poem book.
It is a poem book.
You know what? Poem
damn.
break. Poem break.
Poem break. We just randomly
Okay, say stop.
Stop. Let's see if it's relevant to this episode.
No matter where the journey takes you, light will lead you through. Let this be your morning song, for it is far too easy to feel alone out there in crowded subways and highways and trafficked walkways. They all have a way of reminding you of everyone who has ever moved on so quickly without you.
Damn.
Oh
This
my
is
God.
kind of relevant. I think this is also the part of
kinda
the
sad.
same poem.
Oh. But no matter who stays or who walked away, remember all the things they taught you. Remember the paths and the tunnels you have traveled through. You learn to see shapes within the shadows. You learn to find the window and wait for the birds of the new day to sing, to remind you of all that is changing.
Damn. There are some really good poems on this.
Is it
I've
by
read
this
it.
one person?
Morgan Harper Nicholas. Yeah. I think it's a good poem book because I have read it before I tore some pages off. But yeah. I love the graphics, like the
It really?
yeah, she drew the graphic and also wrote
Oh,
the poems,
I
yeah.
love that. Oh.
All right, enough of that poem now. Moving on.
But yes, I think we're nearing the end of the episode, and I think that we're all still figuring it out.
Yeah.
In every way, we're still figuring it out, and that's okay.
That's okay. You are living life for the first time, so is your partner, and your relationship is also happening for the first time, technically. So
Yeah.
it's okay for you to just learn as you grow and just not give up on each other and just keep seeing where life takes you.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like you will never know
You will never know until you know.
until you know.
Until you know. That's true. That is true.
Wise words.
From Elena.
Yeah.
Write it down. And I guess that's all we had for you guys for this episode today. Let us know what you think. Leave your comments.
Give us a
subscribe.
review.
We shall see you for the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.